Hi, folks. This is Mark Smith with Family Tree Counseling Associates. This is my new office. I call it World Headquarters. Not trying to be grandiose or anything, just playing with it a little bit. But I've got a little different setup here for the videos, and that is I'm going to use my Skype camera because it's just a little bit more convenient. And you guys are used to me with the background changing, and I'll do some of that, but that takes about 20 minutes to set up. And with this Skype camera, it is pretty instantaneous. So let me know if the sound is okay, and if you like this format, or if you really like the goats and the birds and the chickens in the background changing. So howdy, folks. So I'm going to do a video today entitled Be Bold, Be Brave, Be Brilliant. It is based upon this picture sayings that I got at On-Site several years ago. I don't know who the author of this is, and it doesn't even say be bold. It says be colorful, be brave, be brilliant. And then the writing gets small, and it says be true to who you are, be thankful, be still, be fierce, and be exceptional. So I don't know, it's been hanging in my bathroom for several years now, and I go in there and I look at it, and it's just been talking to me, and I just have some things to say about it. So here we go. My daughter youngest daughter has gone off to social work school like her old dad. And I was together with all my children, my three kids. And I asked my son, my 27-year-old son, I said, older brother, do you have any advice for little sister as she goes out into the world, to this new state, this new big city, this new adventure? And my son said something I thought very profound. He said, just be you, just do you, and you'll be all right. And I thought, wow, this kid's 27 years old, and he's got a hold of self-individuation and healthy entitlement, and he has a great life. My son he's a bit of a workaholic, but he's just an amazing young man doing amazing things in the world. And a lot of that flows from a confidence he must have got from his mother. So I don't know if he got all that healthy stuff from his old dad. But so I'm going to go through 8 points here, and they're the 8 points on this picture, but I'm going to mix them up because the most important point is be true to who you are. And the thing is, we who've been through narcissistic abuse, a lot of times we don't know who we are. You know, sometimes we feel like a 7-year-old, and sometimes we feel like a piece of crap, and sometimes we feel like a warrior, and sometimes we feel like a loser, and those can all happen in one day. Yeah. But what this process of recovery from narcissistic abuse syndrome is about, it's about teaching you who you are, and it's about healing the wounds of your childhood. You can't be true to who you are until you know who you are. And pain in life isn't necessarily a bad thing. Pain is meant to tear down your defense mechanisms so that You can figure out who you are, and then you can carve your place in the world. Be true to who you are. Point number 2, all the important ones were in little writing, oddly enough. Be still. There's a place in the Bible that says, be still and know that I am God. And there's a lot to be said to being still. And you know what? You don't have to get up every morning and have an hour-long meditation to be still. I just try to pay attention to my gut. Recently, I had made plans to go home to Indiana the end of next week, but I was still, and there's this little voice said, no, you need to stay home. You need to stay at the beach. You need to stay home and get grounded and really focus on your wife and your home and your dogs and your work. And so being still is just listening to that still small voice in your spirit. And you just know that you're right. I have this theory that a healthy person is always in the right place at the right time with the right people for the right reasons. But a codependent many times is in the wrong place at the wrong time for the wrong reasons. So it's important to be still and connect with your belly, connect with your gut. Point number 3, be thankful. So many people who go through horrendous wounding are bitter at their spouses or their former spouses or their former partners. And they're missing the point of what the whole thing was designed to be. It was all an opportunity to help you heal. So I am very grateful for the difficult, painful experiences that I've been through the past 12 years of my life, because it's brought me great blessing. I'm really happy right now. My wife and I have a wonderful home, and we have a wonderful life and a peaceful life. And I'm going to start making lots of videos because I got lots of energy. We've been getting settled and selling a house and buying a house and going back and forth, and but we're in this wonderful neighborhood with friendly people and swans everywhere. It's a beautiful thing. But be thankful and be non-victimy. I was looking at one of my old videos today, and somebody wanted me to write a book on not being a victim. That'd be a good topic on a book. Number 4, be colorful. Everybody, has different ways of being colorful. My way of being colorful is wearing earrings and having tattoos and riding motorcycles and laughing and writing poetry, and I just love beautiful things. But when you have joy, you have color and you have spark, but it comes from being true to yourself. Number 5, be brave. If you're going to survive narcissistic abuse, you're going to have to be badass brave. You're going to have to be strong. I don't know if y'all can see it. I've showed this to you many times, but I got this tattooed on my arm here. I'm going to turn it to where you can see it. I can't quite turn it. It says, there we go, courage. I look down on that every day because it takes a lot of courage to survive narcissistic abuse. It takes a lot of courage to cry the tears in the middle of the night. It takes a lot of courage to be put through a smear campaign, be hassled by indirect individuals through a smear campaign, be financially damaged. Takes a lot of courage. You know, when there's flying monkeys throwing flaming arrows at you. Number 6, be brilliant. Be brilliant. It doesn't mean that you have to be really smart or really insightful. If you're true to yourself and you're still and you listen to that still small voice and you are who you are, you're gonna be brilliant. You're gonna bring your particular brand of brilliance to the world. Number 7, be fierce. Be fierce. I've had a lot of fierceness this past 2.5 years. Some of it's been reactive fierceness. Most of it's been just pure bravery and guts. But you're going to have to be fierce in this world because, you know, it'll eat you alive. You know, and I was talking with a couple today and they were talking about healthy male energy. Healthy male energy isn't dominating or aggressive. It's vulnerable and humble. So be fierce, be vulnerable, and be humble. But be fierce. The last one is be exceptional. Hey dudes, if you're true to who you are, and if you're still and you listen to the still small voice, and if you're walking around filled with gratitude instead of victim mentality, and you're colorful, and you're brave, and you're brilliant, and you're fierce, you are going to be one exceptional human being. And you're going to light the world on fire. I just wanted to share that. Be colorful. Be brave. Be brilliant. Be true to who you are. Be true to who you are. Be thankful. Be still. Be fierce. Be exceptional. Thank you for watching today. If you haven't joined our channel, why haven't you done that? You ought to do that. Also, visit familytreecounseling.com. I have 6 really good books, including one on recovery from Narcissistic Abuse Syndrome. I'm going to be back with you often. Let me know how the new background works for you. Care about you all. God bless. Thank you for